Alright, so I made a video of this V when I was first building it, and then my partner Peter Paglia, he put a lacquer finish on it. It took a while. The winter weather was so cold that we couldn't really spray in our spray booth because it was just too cold, and the lacquer just doesn't like it when it's that cold. So we're like a month behind on the delivery on this, but it's ready to go now. And so let's talk about it. So this is a neck through, and here's my neck joint. So basically it's just a 8/4 piece of Limba, quarter sawn. The neck is. This one's half black and half white Limba. And then it's got the Limba body there. And then, so I do all my work on the guitar from the top, and then I put a top on it. So I've chambered it some. It's got some weight relief here, and then of course the electronics, so it's kind of balanced. And then I put the wraparound on this guitar, and it is just awesome. So much energy on this guitar. So basically hot rails, which is split coil or humbucker, and then it has the Fralin high output, and it's got a brass nut. It's got all brass contact points. It's very loud, and we're gonna go listen to it, just the volume and a tone. It's got the 6-way switch, and then 24 frets, and oh yeah, it's got a Ligum Vitae fingerboard. The Ligum Vitae is the densest wood on earth. I got a Cocobolo binding on it just to give it a nice, you know, the Lignum has a greenish blackish tint, just like the Limba. The Ligum Vitae has that look to it, and you know, it just, so they match real well. It's, you know, but I wanted to dress it up with something, so I put the Cocobolo on. I made a Cocobolo ring, but I don't like it. It just doesn't, I like the bling of the gold on there. We're going to try to put a piece of Bocati here. I think we're going to change that. Brass nut, all gold hardware. So I don't have the knobs on it. It's got strap locks. All right, that covers that. Jumbo frets. So then a 6-way switch there. I use regular copper wiring on this for old school vintage. Use the hi-fi audio capacitor in the tone circuit. We'll listen to that. So let's go listen to it. All right, so we'll listen to it on the Victoria Pro, straight in. The Victoria Pro is a 1956 Fender clone of the Fender Pro. It's 28 watts, and I've got the treble and the presence up. Bass is on, looks like it's on 7. Well, it's on 8 because it goes to 12. Don't ask me why, but that's the way they made it. So let me get the pick out of there. And we're in the, which volume are we in? Are we in the bright or the normal? We're in the bright volume. We'll try them both. Let's give it a... Alright, so that is the bridge pickup, the Fralin. Fralin, it's, how many ohms is it? I think the high outputs are 13,000 ohm. Single coil. So you can hear the... This is clean. I got it clean. You get the idea. That's a clean Fender. I That's a Fender clean kind of a sound. So then you got the high output Alnico 5s. They're bright. They're bright and you know they got a nice sound. So let's turn up the gain a little bit so you can see where this was. Right here, guys. I'm on, the volume is on 5. Let's turn it up to like 8, alright? Let's see what happens when we turn it on up to 8, my brothers in guitar world. Praise the Lord, here we go. Alright, this is the bright volume. I've got it on 8.5, 9. Sounds like an old Plexi Marshall, the Victoria, doesn't it? It's got that. So let's turn up the turn it up a little more and get even more gain out of it. Let's go to 9.5. This amp goes to 12. It's weird. Pretty cool, huh? So that's the humbucker. Single coil. I like the single coil myself. For me, I'm a kind of a flat picker, so you know when I get into the humbucking, to me the single coil with the way I pick is it's much more ice pick in the face. But anyway, it depends on the player. But you can hear that the Fralin holds its own in single coil or in high output mode. That's humbucker. Single coil. So the Fralin is me on the single coil, but I like having the humbucker advantage. Depends on the amp too. You know, this is an old point-to-point wired amp, so it naturally distorts. It doesn't have a preamp. Sounds real good. Well, let's see the front pickup. Seymour.
That sounds pretty good too, huh? Single coil. So you gotta love the single coil sound. So you got basically you got two guitars here. You got the single coil V, and you got the humbucking V. A lot of times when you go to half setting, pickups don't really hang very well. But it's not the case with the hot rails, and it's not the case with the frail and high output. This is a good combination of pickups to accomplish this purpose. So you got the single coil. Now let's go to hum. So it's these pickups are wired in reverse. So it's out of phase. It's out of phase in between them. So it sounds like, you know. It sounds like Albert King, you know. It's got that that out of phase sound. It's pretty cool. Same thing in the single coil. So it's got that beautiful out of phase. It's a beautiful thing, praise the Lord. It's a nice sound. All right, let's talk about the tone control. Let's talk about the tone control here. So you can get a really creamy sound out of it. So that's the tone control. Check it out. That's off. On 1/4. Reminds me of some kind of old school big muff or something. Here's halfway up. All the way up on the tone control. My favorite single coil. wanted to know what a single coil Limba V sounds like, that's it. It's a beautiful thing. So I hope you enjoyed the video. It's a little bit long, but I hope you enjoyed it.